And we're going again, looking very similar to yesterday and the day before. Here I am keeping house, doing all the things. It's not very glamorous. Sometimes it's not even relatable or replicable. But at the same time, the rhythm of cooking, cleaning, laundry, and preparation to do it all again is strangely comforting. Would you talk with me today? I'm Danielle, and here on my channel, you will find everything mom-related. The good, the bad, and the crazy. The real honest part of home care and being responsible for 7 children is that my systems look different in different seasons of life. And I can't say, do it my way is best, because it won't work for everyone, and it might not even work for me next year as kids grow and life changes. All I can recommend is simplifying your own systems so that they work well for you now, and not walking yourself into a system that might have outlived its productivity. For instance, I only loosely fold my kids' clothes, and mostly by loosely I mean hardly at all. I try to keep the bins we use every day on the sparse side. They just have play clothes that are for the season, so they aren't overwhelming to go through or put away. Nice clothes and long pants and long sleeves are put away during the summer in my upper bins. They are still accessible, but only mama goes in those. I like the challenge of thinking of ways to do the homemaking part of life better and not slip into despair when it seems like everyone around me is managing their homes so much better than I am. My purse. Oh, yeah. How many times have I been overwhelmed by the many duties of operating a home with 7 children? How many times have I hurriedly done what I must do so I could get to what I wanted to do? Since the initial wrestling with all these domestic responsibilities, I have taken a good long look at my attitude. It has taken me some time to respond differently to tasks like laundry that are never done and really not very satisfactory in the doing, and cooking constantly. To realize that these tasks that really don't seem to matter too much in the grand scheme of things are tasks I have to do every day. And in my pursuit to enjoy them and enjoy my life and not wish away the moments in my life, I had to change. Homemaking is not just a job. It's a lifestyle of gift giving, or rather, it can be. My house does not look clean all the time, and even when it is clutter-free, I often have piles of Legos under the couch and dust pockets in the corners of my bookcases. I can't keep up with everything, at least not this week. But all I have is this day with my kids, this day with my thoughts, and with the various people coming and going throughout the day. All I have is the opportunity for impact today. So what's it going to be? A rushed mom, a little scattered, a little stressed, a little overwhelmed, or a mom who takes it in stride, who always has a smile for her precious children and is never too busy to look at them.
Very careful. Now
I mean, really look at them with those mom eyes of love and appreciation and encouragement. I call them the adoring eyes. It's hard sometimes when your kids aren't in their adorable phase any longer, but every child can benefit from their parents looking at them with adoring eyes. That unconditional love that is truly divine.
Oh, good job. Thank you.
Some days I wonder at my life decisions, but most days I see the value and the importance of what I do, without anyone else in the wide world having to validate me and my efforts. This is so important for us moms, to be convinced of the importance of these choices, to do things these ways, without anyone giving us the slow clap. In the darkest times, the times with the most questions, you might not have a cheering squad. And you have to remember the why of your decisions. And you have to turn your heart to Jesus for that. Atta girl, just keep it up. You're doing fine. Being the woman in charge at home has its own special challenges. But then add in the pressures from a culture that gives value to the indistinct standards of social media. A standard that is forever shifting, by the way. On one feed, there is judgment because your only job is to care for your home and your family. You're a stay-at-home mom, which has less value than a contributing member of the workforce. And then, on the other feed, you have pressure because you don't wear high heels when you cook. Basically, you never wear them at all. And I'm just going to say it, maybe you're still in your comfy clothes, and maybe you haven't showered for 5 days. Not saying that's happening to me right now, I'm just putting that out there. Seeing the way everyone else lives and allowing people to see the way you live, it's a rough place. I'm the person most likely to throw my phone out the window when I'm passing a large body of water, and yet I'm one of the ones filming my daily life. I can tell you why if you want to hear it. I guess I'm here to lend my little bit of normalcy to the world, and along with it, my little bit of inconsistency. You will always be called out on your inconsistency, so I might as well own it. I have standards and a basic way I'd like to raise my kids. This consists of home-cooked meals, very little electronics, Jesus and everything, a loose structure to my homeschooling, and a frugal way of living. But you're going to see some frozen pizzas because life is like that. You probably won't see me crying because I had an impatient, hair-pulling out day, but I do cry. You'll see mess, even though I talk about routines and I talk about keeping your space clean. You'll see a bunch of store-bought snacks because, well, it's camp week, and it's one of the special things we do during the summer. We splurge on a bunch of snacks for the lunches I pack for all 7 of my children, even though not all 7 of them go to camp. It's actually the exceptions to our basic foundational way of life that adds an appreciation to the decisions we've made. Thanks for listening and thinking along with me today. Remember, no one can mom your kids like you. And when momming your kids gets just a little hard, I hope you hear my voice in your head saying, you're doing a good job, just keep it up. Atta girl. And I'll see you guys next time.